Hello. I am currently working on getting rocket launchers, and yep, you can see it, 25 out of 35. Hopefully in this video you will see me get 35 and you'll see me use the rocket launcher. I've done quite a bit so far. You might see that pop up here or there. Is that number one? No, he literally just ate that grenade. Okay. That's what I was hoping would happen.
Scrums.
They just literally run from my grenades. I just can't kill them.
Don't be a hater.
I'm not hating. I just want my grenades to kill the target. I guess in some sense that's hating, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just want to murder you. I don't hate you. Wait. Okay, if that one didn't kill them, I'm gonna be a little mad. Not big mad, a little mad. There's steps. There you are. Oh, now they're swearing at me. Now they're just being rude. Just because I throw a grenade at you. Oh, that's a PMC. Oh, they were big mad. They did not like me. Make it rain with explosions. Oh, that grenade actually killed them because they just stood on it. Catch! How are you not dead? No wonder why.
Dead.
No wonder why grenade. What? They're standing right on top of it. I wonder why this task is impossible. Grenades suck, apparently. Oh, come on. How is this not killing them? Finally. Just had to shoot the scav in the leg so it wouldn't run away, and then throw 5 more grenades at it, and then it finally died. The leg tactic is actually somewhat helping me. It's just kind of ridiculous that you have to, like, not kill them on purpose to slow them down enough so that the grenade can actually kill them. I don't know what that says about grenades, really. Excuse me while I just dodge your shotgun shots point blank.
Pew, pew, pew.
I'm going to go back to factory. Gonna go shoot some scavs and PMCs in the leg. Or just shoot the PMCs. They're a little bit too dangerous. After that, I plan on throwing, once I do have rocket launchers, I am going to test them on the BTR and see what happens. Because supposedly, rumor had it back in the day, rocket launchers were supposed to be a way that you could deal with the BTR. I don't know if that's true. BTR could still be invincible. I'm going to find out. Let's find out. But first, we have to F around!
Сука ты, блядь,
I meant to actually do that. That didn't bounce right. Did you die? Yes, please die. Thank you. 1 out of 10. I believe I had 10. That was sloppy, but yeah, when you have to kill people with grenades, that's just the way you have to do it. You have to shoot out their legs and kind of just stand there, hope they don't kill you, and throw grenades at them until they die. Someone open a door over here. I don't know where you went. Oh, there you are. How did that not kill you? This is what I'm dealing with, by the way. With these grenades not killing them. I had the dizzy. Oh, that one actually hurt. You're not over here, are you? You're probably over here.
На, блядь, дрись, сука!
Yeah, if that didn't kill you, that... I mean, I've seen some bad ones, though. Like, it wouldn't completely surprise me.
Ха, блядь, съебись!
Yeah, if that didn't kill you, that... I mean, I've seen some bad ones, though. Like, it wouldn't completely surprise me. That I think they actually stood on that one. That one actually killed you. How are you still able to run? I shot you in the leg like 5 times. There, that did it. Okay. This is what I'm dealing with this task. Oh, that actually bounced up here. Still alive! The bleed killed him before the grenade could. Well, time for a reset. I don't know. But man, some of those grenades, I think they sat on a few of them. It's wild. Did that last one die to a grenade? Did the grenade give you the bleed, so technically you died by a grenade? Maybe. Either that or they didn't show up on my list at all because the bleed doesn't count as my kill. I'm not sure. Now, that was good progress. 6 grenade kills, which means another one like that and we're done. But that was completely ridiculous, though, the way that worked out. I mean, I've killed Tagilla with these grenades. They can't be that bad. Oh, the same place. I didn't take fall damage, though, this time. Oh, I forgot the surgical repair kit. Well, I mean, I have the Propital, so I won't, like, limp, but still. That sounded like a PMC weapon. So it could be PMCs, like, right out here. Kind of like to get the bird's eye view. That's why I was running over here last time. I just happened to run into a scav. Ran over to a scav on my way to the scaffolding. Wait, there's an opening over here? Oh, okay, cool. Oh! I happened to be moving my mic, adjusting it, just as they started taking shots at me. That was definitely a PMC. They were way too accurate otherwise. Yep, definitely PMC. Did that actually kill you? No, you didn't die. Alright. That should be enough to limp you, though. It's a little more dangerous to do this with PMCs because they're so much deadlier than scavs are. Pop one of these. Keep my health up while they're shooting me. I'll actually combat it somewhat. Were they not friends? Are they shooting at each other? I was wondering where that bounced. Yeah, this raid's full of PMCs, unlike the last one, which was literally, other than myself, no PMCs. I think I was literally the only one. I immediately headshot you, and I wasn't even trying. I was trying to leg shot you, and the bullet just went straight to your head. So far, I have maybe one grenade kill, and even that's highly questionable. Oh, this was a scav, too. That was a wasted one. You were taken out. This one, yeah, oh, that's a level 1. That's not even worth picking up. Does that affect my weight? No, even pistols don't affect my weight. That's awesome. That's actually just free. Those are just free slots at that point. That was a grenade kill. Only level 2, though. G36 is worth more to a vendor than that one. There could be good ammo in here. That's decent. I think an M855 is worth it. Why? How? Anything. Did I? Oh, that was an Uzi kill. How did I Uzi kill you in here? That doesn't make any sense to me. I do kind of have to get out of here now, though, because my stomach's broken. And I can't repair it. I might as well reset. This is kind of a dud raid anyway. Unfortunately, didn't get it done. I was hoping to get this done and have the rocket launcher, but next. That's all I got to say about that. If I got really lucky, there might be a second one in here. Oh, okay. So yeah, both of these were grenade kills. I got lucky with 2. So now that was half the amount of kills I needed. 2 more to go. Just apply it. I'll hopefully remember to bring a surgical kit and get to the next one. Let me just verify that's the case. Yep, 33 out of 35. Oh yeah, the surgical repair kit. Just gonna buy a new one. It landed somewhere. There it is. Now I should be ready. Two more. I'll say that. 2 more. It's very possible it could get done. I thought it would get done in the last one, but the PMCs on top of the scavs just literally not dying. Again, sitting on them and just not dying to the grenades. It's getting a bit much. Let's get up here. Get a bird's eye view of what's going on. And this side? Oh, they ran to the other side. That was a weird sound effect. You running up here? There's somebody running over here and they're freaking me out. They're either right beneath me or they're like 5 miles to my right. And with the sound of this game, I can't tell which one it is. That one scav's probably still alive somewhere in that back corner. Not 100% sure where. Just start tossing grenades. Definitely one like right there. See if I can kind of... Oh, it almost went in the hallway. That was a PMC. I was not chancing it. I could hear the voice line. There's one to the left. I don't know where they went. I might have killed. No, I did not kill that one scout. I'm still at 33, so... Where did you go? Unless the PMC picked you off. Entirely possible. Is this a scav? Okay, then that means there's a PMC still alive, because I heard a voice line and I threw a grenade over here, so that's not great. I think they're on the other side of this. I mean, there's a couple over there. I'm getting some good throwing XP at least. I think they busted down the door on the first level and ran in. Which means they're probably just... Yep, right there. Yeah, that was... The other one I might have confused for a PMC, that was no confusion. That was a PMC. Give me that, because they don't take up weight anyway. Use up another one of these. I think I'm losing stuff. Oh, I haven't used any of these. No wonder why I felt so floaty. No heals, no mule, no anything. I wasn't even getting my endurance stats. I'd use the Propital. Come on. There we go. Unfortunately, I still don't have a grenade kill in this raid, even though I have 2 kills. Unfortunately, one was an accident. I didn't mean to kill him with my weapon. I thought that was a PMC, but... I'm still hearing someone running on a staircase over here. Okay, yep. Okay. Don't know where that was from. I don't think I killed that one scout because these grenades don't kill anything, so... That might be a PMC, so I'm gonna get a little bit closer. Yeah, definitely PMC. Whoo! Thankfully, it didn't actually take out my torso, so everything should heal pretty quickly. But I'm gonna give it just a few seconds. They must have been close to dying because it's still not fully healed. And that's an ETC. That takes usually no time.
Кепка, кепка! Вали кепку!
Are you in the stairwell or what?
Фары врубай, Вася! Угроза на 12!
Excuse me. Even with my ETC, that was not gonna take care of everything. I got 2 bleeds. I should have just used the... it's too late now. I should use this as Augustin to take care of the bleeds. Oh, I didn't bring one. Oh, that's a miscalculation on my part. Propel's probably going to go out soon. Might as well repop that. I wasn't entirely sure that was a PMC until they started shooting. It's like, okay, no, you're a PMC. Oh, crap.
Вот, вот он!
You know, I was trying to do something.
Иди сюда, ты говно!
Might be able to get this one. Submachine gun, level 8. Don't live through that. Just thank you. Art of Explosion actually completed. Thank you. I can stop messing around and just deal with the situation. You were the final one. Random scav, whoever you were. With the Grizzlies. I'm gonna take care of this arm still. Because there could still be a PMC over there. I might have killed it with a grenade since I did have a grenade kill before that one. I thought that was going to be my second to last one. I didn't realize I had one before. So something happened. I killed somebody somewhere. I had to fight the reaction to shoot them in the leg because I'm so used to that now. It's like, no, I can shoot in the head now. Shoot in the head, Danashi. Shoot him in the head. Unlearn everything you've learned. Just shoot him in the head. I'm so used to leg meta now. I might as well switch the bullets I'm using. There's the scav. Where'd the PMC go? Found the PMC. You're the one that ran away from me at first. I mean, thank you for letting me know. Ah.
Блядь, ебашь его!
Oh, I'm just actually truly empty. I thought I jammed. Okay, where'd you go? Never mind. Don't care.
Fuck, enemy frag.
That didn't actually kill you. Did it? Oh, there you are. Did you drop to the ground? Can you do that? Maybe you can. I don't think I can. Rocket launcher, rocket launcher, rocket launcher, rocket launcher. Oh. This game never makes it easy. Everything is a fight. Sometimes getting the game to run is a fight. Who did I kill? It must have been right before I killed the one scav. I killed the other scav without realizing it, because that's how I got the 2 kills there. Proper Art of Explosion, 35 out of 35. Rocket launcher can now buy from Proper at level 4 and will receive a free one. Give me my rocket launcher. I've heard about your combat exploits. I really hope you haven't, because the reality is it was not that good. Wait, the RSHG will only do you good. Oh, okay, I understand. I thought it was trying to say it can only do one thing or something. It's like, no, it's not trying to say that. It's one of a kind item, but I managed to put it aside per restock for you. While using it, make sure there's plenty of room and no one stands behind you. Read through the manual. Don't be a jet. Okay, fine. All right. What does it take to buy from you? And do I have to like reset this? Yeah, I don't see it. Sometimes you unlock something, it doesn't show up right away. You kind of have to like refresh the store or something. There it is. 182,000. Okay, how many can I buy? You've reached you can buy 1 per restock. So there's another restock in like 15 minutes, I think it said, so. Typically this weighs 4 kilograms. It weighs nothing for me because I have that strength elite skill, which is nice. So this is a one-shot deal. It's not reloadable. So it's 182,000, like 183,000, because there's actually some change in that. 183,000 per shot, and you can't even reload it. A single use, it does say single use, rocket propelled grenade launcher. Caliber 725. Why does it have a fire rate if it's single use? It should be 1. Effective distance 50 meters. I'm going to go into raid and find the BTR. See what happens. Yeah, I'll just do that. No, I think it's only woods and streets. Is that right? They only give you 25 minutes for woods. And they call this a breeze. It should be like normal, minimal. Customs, everything's a breeze now? Are they serious? Reserve is easy. Learning the map for reserve is easy? No, it's not. The extractions on there are ridiculous. Lighthouse being easy. That's where... Oh, what are they called? The raiders are. So, their difficulty thing down here is... No. Like ground zero being normal and reserve being easy. Lighthouse being easy. And shoreline being a breeze. Like, no, ground zero is easier than those other 3. Customs being a breeze, I would call customs like normal. I would call factory is so hard to like determine what to call it, because yeah, it's a small map. Yeah, it's kind of easy to learn. Yeah, the exits aren't like too hard to learn, but it's such a difficult map to play on, like in a PvP server, because that's where everybody goes to PvP. It's PvP central. Where in the other maps, you can kind of get away with avoiding PvP if you wanted to a degree. So it's like, how do you weigh that? I don't know. I think the easiest one to test this with the BTR though is going to be woods. I think I'll try practice mode. Just because it's only one per reset, and I kind of want to see purely just what it is against the BTR. I think I have to like double check this. Yeah. Does the BTR still show up if you click no AI? I think it does. We'll find out. Oh, that's because number 3. Cool animation, actually. Terrible iron sights. Like, the worst iron sights I've ever seen. Like, worse iron sights than, if you play Hunt Showdown, than the, what was it, the silenced... What was the one... Oh, what's like the main weapon everybody uses? Like the default almost. Oh, what was it? The one that you can get levering with and all that? Starts with a W. Something in my head's telling me Winchester? I don't know if that's right, though. If you play Hunt Showdown, you know what I'm talking about. The silence version of that, the iron sights for it, is the worst in the game I think has to offer. And these are worse than that. Not by much, granted. Only by a little bit. But it is worse. My character does that really quickly, but I don't think a real person... Like, a real person could probably do that quickly, but to put it away, like to put that down, you just happen to have the pin ready and you put it in perfectly without having any issues like that. I think that's a bit optimistic. Like, even a veteran might have trouble doing it that quickly. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay then.
I heard you go, if I stay still, you won't see me.
Oh, you didn't hear the rest of it?
Mm-mm.
No, I said if I stay still, Joe will find me.
Oh, I see.
Because the #1 rule when you get lost is you don't move.
I've been doing outside work today, and I'm burned out.
Like sunburned out kind of situation?
Yes, and also energy-wise.
Gotcha.
I think I might have to take a rain check on Tarkov today, man. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Oh, actually, let me stream this because you're about to witness me shooting the rocket launcher at the BTR.
I can't wait to see this.
Yeah, I can't wait to die. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna wait for it to stop so I make sure that there's no possibility of this screwing up. Okay. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
Nah, we'll find out. 3, 2, 1, rocket launcher, go!
He didn't mind.
Completely unscathed,
Yeah, shoot him.
and
Pepper him.
not only
Light him
unscathed,
up.
but unbothered by the whole situation. Well, let me enter and everything.
Close enough.
Hey,
Did you hear
friendo.
something out there?
Yeah, it was weird that someone's setting off fireworks. I don't know what happened.
You have a great night tonight, man.
You too. Have a good one.
Peace.
Get some rest. So, yeah, the rocket launcher does not do anything to the BTR. I'm just gonna shoot it, and I'm going to let it do it. Let's do its thing. Let it do its thing. There we go. I can say words. Why can't you hit me? Am I like at a range that it can't hit me or something? Can I back up? That was weird. Like it. Usually the BTR, once you aggro it, it kills you instantly. That was interesting that I was in a spot that it seemed like it couldn't hit me at all. Maybe it couldn't angle down the gun enough? I really don't know. That was weird. Danya Baton. Head eyes. I thought it was gonna have to run me over. I didn't think it was gonna actually be able to shoot me there. Hit count 15. Did I shoot my weapon 15 times? Or maybe I shot it 14 times and the one with the rocket launcher. Okay, so confirmed, rocket launcher does nothing to the BTR. BTR is invincible, which is weird. I don't know. I kind of don't know what the point of the rocket launcher is then. Because I always heard the rocket launcher was going to be a way to combat the BTR. But clearly it's not. So next, I guess let's try it on some scavs, see what happens. Woo! I mean, it's a result. Even a null result's a result. So yeah, I'm going to see something. I'm going to shoot something with the rocket launcher. We're going to have some kind of result. I don't know if you have to shoot at the ground or if you're able to like hit somebody dead on. Like the BTR you can hit dead on. I don't know if you can do that with like against the body, like against another PMC or a scav. I might just go right through them. I don't know if it'll have a physical presence. This game though seems to like things having physical presence, so I would imagine it would, but there's even bullets like ricochet. So I'd be surprised if it didn't, if it just went through them. But who knows? It could like hit somebody and like a thud, and the thud could kill them, like even before the explosion. That's possible. Are they already firing at each other? That'd be hilarious if it was. If that was the case. I'll pop this, CSJ6, or the mule first, actually. Not that it matters, practice, but all the more reason to, actually. Let's go find something. That's a result. That's Tagilla. That's okay. I like that result. I like that result. Know what code are we? What is that? What did I just pick up? Is there a secret exit on this map that I'm not aware of? Smuggler's Passage, bring code. Even Factory has a secret exit? I did not know this. These fit in here? Oh, they do. Okay. What kind of bullets are in here? No, okay. Let's give this weapon a try. I want to find the secret exit, actually. I mean, I'm not going to be able to keep this stuff because it's practice, but it's actually like the best result though. That's the best result, is to actually run into the boss, because that's, I mean, if it kills a boss in one hit, it's gonna kill anything in one hit, right? Like, and don't get me wrong, there are some bosses that might have more HP than Tagilla does, but Tagilla taking one hit like that, it's like, oh, it's a boss killing weapon. That's actually pretty cool, because if it does that, now granted Tagilla was standing against a wall, so I don't know what would have happened if he wasn't, like he was just in an open field. I don't know how the rocket launcher would have interacted with him, because I currently have no idea how the explosion occurred. Did it hit Tagilla? Did it hit the wall? I don't know. So yeah, you go, like, here's the ramp, right? Like, this used to be like the big underground passageway. There's like the opening here. And you would go down here. You could take a left to get over here to the factory exit. But apparently, instead of going all the way down, you skip this first left. I think you take this, I think it's this one. Yeah, it's right here. So you're like only like 30 feet away from the factory key exit, which doesn't make any sense. Transfer the code. That's it. That's the extraction. I gave them the code. So instead of just going here and taking a right and unlocking this door, you're kind of just, it's like right here. It's just, this is the exit. Bring code. If you walk away with the, after turning in the code, I already gave you the code. It doesn't stay open. So I can't, now it's locked off because I already gave it to them. Oh, that's broken. Okay, so 30 or so feet away from this exit, there's another secret exit for reasons. I don't know. Weird. Absolutely weird. I'm just looking at the video. It's just a normal extra. It's not like anything special. Killed with the rocket launcher, right leg apparently. That's what happened. So it doesn't hurt the BTR, but it one-shots bosses, which I'll take that. I'll take something that can one-shot a boss. I should have just left right away to see what the damage was. I did not think about that. That actually would be really nice to know, like, if I only shot it and only killed the boss, what would the damage say? Does damage dealt to body. So I don't have any damage dealt to armor. So it just, like, ripped them apart. It didn't touch their armor at all. So it probably, like, stayed low to the ground. Below the armor. I'm curious if it, like, hit their armor, what it would say, or if the armor just doesn't absorb it. Like, I wonder if it's so powerful, if it's so high penetration, if the armor just literally can't even block it. That would be really nice too. But that's a cool result. I was a little disappointed with the BTR result, but the boss result with that is really good. That might be a bring with me every time, just in case I run into a boss. But the setup's kind of difficult. And what I mean by that is, if you run into a boss and you get surprised, the chances you're going to be able to pull out the rocket launcher while, like, running away and be able to set up a shot, it's probably not realistic. Unless you have, like, unless you're a little bit lucky and you have, like, max stats, pretty much. But it's possible, right? Yeah, I got the reset. So technically you can do like this. You can get 2 shots. You can bring I mean you can stock up on these by like multiple, you know, 1 per reset. Because clearly there's none on here, so it's not flea market accessible, right? Like you can't. It's going to tell me I can't. Yeah, because if you could, people would be unable to sell. So it's restricted. So enable practice mode again. If I do low and enable boss, it pretty much guarantees I'll see the boss. But I'd rather do horde again and do scav war, because I kind of want to see what this does against a normal AI, and I kind of want to get a situation where I can kind of like they're not like standing up against a wall. I want to see if it'll hit them. You know what I mean? That's what I really want to see. And then I also want to see the explosion if it's like on the ground in front of them. What happens in that case too, right? So I want to test a few different things out here. Oh, I like that. I wasn't thinking about like what it looks like. It looks pretty good. It looks kind of small. It's too bad you can't restock it. Like there's no way to reload it. It's a one-time use one, which is probably, knowing BSG, it's probably realistic if that's the case, but because they like to do weapons that are that operate true to life kind of situation, or at least in theory. I mean, it's still a video game, but I'm guessing this in the real world is only a one-time use thing kind of thing. And that reloading it is probably so difficult that doing so in the middle of a combat zone would be basically impossible. It's probably only reloadable at like a camp of some kind, wherever you might be, right? I don't know if you can hip fire this. I don't think so. That's a dead end. Okay, it does like body them. I don't think you can hip fire it. I'll try. You can hip fire it. It just instantly shoots it. Okay. Well, I'm out of shots. So there's no point hanging around. Even the one that was like right on top of me, it killed the scav and didn't kill me. So I'm curious, how close can you be to something and kill it and it doesn't kill you? So 2 more things I want to test. I want to test the first of all, it actually will body them. And then second of all, how close can I be standing on top of you and it still kills you and doesn't kill me? And apparently, if you fire it and someone's behind you, it sounds like it's supposed to kill them, like the backfire is supposed to kill them. Which the last time I experienced that in a video game was on SOCOM. On SOCOM, that would actually be the case. Like if you had I think it was rocket launchers, and you fired it, it would kill anybody standing behind you. Would die. Well, actually, the dead-on one might be right here. Well, I shot. If they're standing behind, so I want to get a clear. I want to get a clear shot to where the wall's not going to interfere. That one's a good option. Let me see. Oh, there goes my legs. Oh, to take a shot, I actually have to put it back down. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. That one ran away on me. It killed me. What? Why did it kill me? Why did it do that? Is it because I was injured? Bleeding? Was it because I was standing in front of something? So because I stood in front of something, like the blowback like hit the object behind me and hit me? Is that what happened? I don't know. Oh, it says somebody killed me. Apparently that first rocket did kill a couple scabs. It didn't kill all the scabs. There was still a scab shooting at me. But apparently I died to a thorax shot. I don't get to see the healing screen, unfortunately. All right. Also, in a time of recording, this might not actually release until after the month's over, but the time of recording is June, so happy Pride Month, happy Men's Awareness Month. I don't know if you say happy to that, but it is Men's Health Awareness Month. If I could say words, that just goes to show my mental health is in need of awareness. Two things I wanted to just say before I forget. Medium is really... Oh, there, we got something. Oh, you're kind of standing behind something, though. I kind of want you not to be. Actually, I'm going to stand with something behind me. Is this going to kill me? It does. That's a good test, actually. So don't have something behind you when you're firing the rocket launcher. Although if that's the case, I don't understand how I killed Tagil and didn't die. Because wasn't I in a hallway where I was standing in front of a wall? I guess maybe I wasn't standing close enough to it for it to matter. Very interesting, though. That is a result. I was standing right on top of a wall, and the blowback was enough to kill me, actually. This is actually good. I like all the experimentation and learning about this weapon. Medium was okay. I think we can deal with that. Because I do want to shoot something at the ground at their feet. Feet kill. Okay. I can't have you standing in front of something, so I gotta find someone more out in the open. Yeah, they're laying down so they can get really accurate. This actually might be better to take the woods to try and test this open theory. Like, see if they can hit them directly, because factory, there's too many walls for them to, like, stand on next to. And I really want to see if... I don't want you standing in front of that. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Did that go through you? That might have gone through you. I don't have any more rocket launchers, so... Does this still, even if it's empty... Okay, no, you don't have to, like, reload it. So if it's empty, you can start popping things. Okay, so it's only when it's not used does it have that, like, annoying feature where you have to, like, redo it every time. The other crazy thing going on is there's tons of... I guess my understanding of the situation is the protest in LA is getting to the point where President Donald has sent the military over there against, like, the governor, aka the state's wishes, which is like the first time in 60 years that's occurred, which is crazy. Like, whatever you say about him, whether you like him or not, that's just crazy to me. And if you like that, just keep in mind, you know, just because you like it now, I mean, when people do that kind of stuff and show that kind of what do we want to call it, like need to control the situation like that, and they show that kind of force, it's yeah, no. So I don't know if it hit them or if it hit the ground over here. Yeah, that's one step away from, like, what is that called? Like iron fist ruling. Like, I know dictatorship's a word, but I mean, I'm trying to think of something else to call it. But I mean, basically, oligarchy, whatever you want to say. Because anytime somebody uses the military to that extent, especially against the state's wishes in the U.S., that's absolutely bonkers to me. And the people who are actually here legally and getting harassed by either the military or ICE is like, man, it's like it's one thing if you actually are illegal, but even then, it feels like it's going too far. Because to me, it just smells like scapegoating 101. You know, just, oh, it's these people who are poor and don't have any power. They're the problems of the country. It's like, really? I don't think that's how that works. Like, for example, I would argue personally, this is just me on the matter, that the Citizens United Supreme Court case, where I forget the date that this happened, but this happened years ago, where it basically allows politicians to be bribed by unlimited amounts of money by corporations and wealthy individuals. It's like the baseline for that court case for you to understand. Just keep in mind that there's a lot of talk about minimum wage and stuff like that. It's like when the last time the minimum wage has been increased and like what it would be if it kept up with inflation. Little known fact, if you don't know this, stuff that I would consider that contributes to problems more than random illegals coming into the country is ever since Citizens United Supreme Court case was finalized and that was done, and I believe it was directly after the last time that federal minimum wage was increased, and I think it's at $7.25, and that's where it stayed. That was the last time it was increased, was right before that decision went down. And personally, I don't see that as a coincidence. All right, so how do I... okay, so I think because I was expecting that to hit like over here, and clearly that exploded right here. So that's a result. To interrupt my train of thought, that's a result for the rocket launcher. It hits there's a physical presence, which I expected in this game. It shoots them directly, and it will hit them directly. Whether or not it kills them directly or it's the explosion, I don't know. Like, if it's like the physical impact, who knows? But back to my train of thought. As I'm exiting this raid, I'll restart one more, practice one. I don't think it's a huge coincidence to say the second that the floodgates are open for politicians to get unlimited campaign donations, that all of a sudden federal minimum wage doesn't go up another penny cents. And the original idea of minimum wage was also to remind people to make it so one person in a household could work, afford a house, family, vehicles, vacations, and retirement on one person at minimum wage. That was the original intention when it was created. And lo and behold, when that went into effect, middle class was strong and everything was fantastic as far as the economy. But no, it's instead of like looking at the minimum wage situation, instead of like increasing it to where if I think it's at the point now where if it kept up with inflation, it'd be at like around $25 an hour, or it'd be like within a couple bucks of that. If they actually increase minimum wage to that point, it first of all, CEOs would lose their mind, which how can we afford workers? Well, I guess those multi-million-dollar salaries you have would have to go away. Oh no. Basically all that stuff would have to go because it's just a big transfer of wealth as far as from the lower end to the high end, right? Like over the years since they basically bought away minimum wage. I'm actually gonna enable bosses and see if I can get a boss kill here. So without going too much deeper, that's just my thought on the matter. No matter what you think about the current administration or anything, it just doesn't make sense to me to say, look at those poor people. Let's get rid of them. They're the problem. Like, maybe it's all the money flowing into politicians' pockets that stop them from helping people. I don't know. That could just be me. So, yeah, and all the chaos, I guess at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know what to say. I pray for all those people that get picked up by ICE and that anything like that happens, because that's a crazy situation. I pray for anybody that would fall under, and this should be everybody, but specifically people who do fall under that pride flag classification, LGBTQ. I pray for you people, because it's not a whole lot better for those people right now than it is for those people being picked up by ICE practically. And I just hope that I want to see if I can shoot this on top of you. I can. It does kill you. So, experiment successful. I think that was the last thing I wanted to test. I think I want to get one more boss kill with it, though. I think I'll try to get that going. And I also do want to touch on Men's Mental Awareness Month, though, too, because that actually is also another important aspect to things. I think my encoder's having a trouble loading when it gets to this point. Men's mental awareness, like mental health awareness. So I think this is something that's actually not talked about a lot, and I want to touch on that as well. It's very common for men to have these issues because, and have it not be discussed, because it's a stigma, right? You don't, as a man, you don't have mental health issues, right? Like that's a stigma. It is what it is. And I could talk from personal experience, growing up in a household where that would not be the case. You would not have, I would not have gone to a therapist ever, even if I wanted to, because that would not be an option. That was, the stigma behind it. And it was to the point where I once heard my mom and dad talking, and my mom said, I think he has allergies. And my dad literally said, no, men don't get allergies. That's ridiculous. It's something along those lines. He had positive things about him, but he was definitely one of those. He was definitely one of those type A personalities and didn't believe in therapy or even allergies. Apparently, that was not manly enough to be allergic to anything. So forget mental health, right? And when you grow up in that kind of situation, like it's almost like those are the people that probably need therapy the most, but they're not going to get it because they're in a household where that's not acceptable. So, and then those people grow up to be adults, and then they have unresolved issues, and now they're in going back to the economy situation, because of this all kind of ties in. All going back to that economy where politicians can be bribed by unlimited campaign donations, and minimum wage sucks. So it's tougher and tougher to be a quote unquote man and provide and all that stuff, the things that the men are supposed to do. And unfortunately, we live in a time where, I can't say the word directly, unfortunately, because of it triggers things, but the unalive rates for people, I think you know what I mean at that point, is I think for men it's on the rise. It might be the highest it's been for young men. I have to look up the exact statistic, but it's problematic. And it highlights all those issues. I'm trying to see if I can find Tagilla. I don't care about the scavs. And in an economy where it's hard to provide, it's hard to find decent work if you can't afford an education or if you don't have a trade skill. If you Oh, there you are. And even in that situation where you do, then you have mountains of student debt. I know what that's like. And things are just, it can get so difficult and you just need to talk to somebody. And that's where I would say, hey, please go seek help somewhere. I mean, even if, and unfortunately this is the case for some people, even if you can't afford a therapist, the good thing is, there are, church, for example, they have people you can talk to and you don't have to pay them anything. That's one of the things people probably don't think about a lot is they're kind of... Well, he ducked the first one. I'll get back to that thought in a second. And he ducked the second one? I think I killed Tagilla because he probably took so much damage from the rocket launcher there. That was really chaotic. I'll get back to my thought in a second, once I collect myself. Oh, yeah. If you're feeling any of that pressure, having any of those kind of like negative thoughts, even if you can't afford to see somebody, literally any church, you should be able to find somebody to be able to talk to, and they can help you out or be able to maybe find help for you if they can't directly help you. In most cases, they might not be able to because sometimes, well, especially small churches, they might not have the resources, but they probably know enough of where to point you in the right direction, at the very least. So I want to touch on all those things, and they're all kind of like interconnected in a sense, because the reality is we're all, whether we realize it or not, are all interconnected in one way or another. So yeah. Just know there's always hope. And just from my personal experience of being lifted up from, don't get me wrong, I got a amazing family and all that stuff. I grew up with some crap, but I got an amazing family now and all that stuff. But that doesn't stop things from being difficult, right? That would be naive. And let me tell you, ever since being saved, it's, prayer, talking to God, and all that stuff, and just really trusting God ultimately. And, speaking of men's mental health and all that, it's, church and prayer and just reading the Gospels and stuff like that. There's been a lot of things I've been, reflecting on, working through. Been a lot of tears shed in the last year, just kind of like realizing certain things and realizing, I'm going to be okay. Ultimately, everything's going to be okay. And, you know, sometimes you just need that. And some, you know, God's helped me a ton. But for other people, maybe a therapist is what you need. Other people, you know, a church is what you need, community, stuff like that. The community at my church is really good, actually. Wonderful, having a wonderful family, having a backbone was really helpful too. And so, yeah, if you're going through anything, I pray for you. I'll keep you in my prayers. I really hope things turn around for you. And yeah, it's crazy times we live in. Thorax, yeah, they must have been. I should have taken a look at their armor. To finish my thought, though, it's crazy times, but we can get through it. Like, it's ultimately, we're gonna get through everything. And personally, I recommend, you know, seeking God. Personal recommendation from my own personal experience there, but if nothing else, you know, there's ways to get help and seek something, and don't think you have to do everything on your own, because you don't. Yeah. I want to move back onto this. I think I'm going to go back and see, because I didn't like that encounter with Tagilla. And I want to see if I can get just an encounter with Tagilla and see if I can get a clean kill with either the rocket launcher, or if I can't get a clean kill, at least have it just where I only shoot Tagilla and then get out and see what the stats are and see what the like armor and stuff looks like, and see if I can see like the armor values and the plates and stuff like that. And I don't want to have to deal with the animation with the rocket launcher constantly having to be reset up and not set up. I hear running this way. Okay. I don't want to shoot anything else now. I want to investigate what the armor looks like. And I want to investigate... I gotta get this door closed. Okay. So the helmet took 0 damage. The front plate on Tagilla's armor took all the damage. It's at 0. Like, this thing is at 0. It's a level 6, by the way. Like, it's a level 6 plate, which is really good to know, actually. 0. It's at 0, so it took 100% damage. The back plate took 0 damage. So... And the chest also went down to 0. It's a level 3. It had 30 points and went down to 0. The back was untouched. So the helmet and the backside of the armor is untouched. Tagilla got destroyed. The weapon was probably already this damage, so that's probably nothing. So now that we have that information... Oh, Magnum. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we can actually exit the raid and see what stats we get there. Because it should tell us if he took any armor damage, if he took how much HP damage. Apparently it was also a full body shot. The crazy thing is also that was the best condition. That was like the best shot I could take. Because that we just found out, we guarantee a boss kill even if you shoot them in the most heavily armored spot that you possibly could. In the thorax that has the most HP with level 6 plate on top of level 3 body armor, it still one-shots the boss, which is amazing result there. I mean, extremely close range too. Like I was standing practically in front of him, didn't even kill me. So that's also amazing. Damage absorbed by armor. The full amount of damage, which would have been 559 points of the damage. So this, on top of the 320 dealt to the body, which I thought Tagilla had more HP than that, but I don't know. So hit count 2, fatal hits 1. I don't understand the hit count. What else did it hit? Did it consider it a multi-shot? Like, how did it get 2 here? So I'm gonna look this up. I'm pretty confident. Tagilla's HP. Tagilla EFT HP pool. Oh, Tagilla has different health values than PMCs and Scav. Yeah. So maybe he used to have more, but or maybe I'm misremembering. But the Thorax only has 320 HP, which, okay, so that confirms that this 320 makes sense because that's exactly how much HP the Thorax has on Tagilla. The head has 100, the stomach has 260. Like the total HP is 1,220, which is like 3 times that of your normal PMC, right? So this thing, it probably did more damage than this because the damage stops. Once you get a kill, the damage, I believe, just stops counting. So it takes 5. I didn't realize it took this. A level 6 plate and a level 3 armor underneath it takes 559 points of damage. It went through that, did an additional 320, so that's 879. The rocket launcher did 879 damage. That's bare minimum damage. It doesn't, like, once it killed Tagilla, that was it. It stopped counting. That means it does bare minimum 879 damage, but it could do for all we know 5,000 damage. Like, we have no idea because this is like the floor. This is the minimum amount of damage it did, which is absolutely bonkers. This rocket launcher is a guaranteed boss killing machine, assuming that you hit your target. Like, you got to either shoot it at the ground on top of them, or you have to hit them directly like I did, which actually, that was also a great result that I hit them directly in their most heavily armored spot. Because that pretty much proves you're guaranteed to get a kill now, no matter what. I would be interested to see how Killa would react, but I don't know how I would get to Killa as easily. I also don't know why the hit counts 2. It must have counted like the plate as a separate target or something. I don't know. Or maybe the body armor and the body of Tagilla were 2 different targets. Who knows? So the rocket launcher doesn't do anything to BTR, but it guarantees a boss kill. It also probably guarantees a player kill. Or it kills, it guarantees a kill on almost anything you hit, as long as you shoot it underneath their feet or you hit them directly. Like, as we saw, if the target, like if you miss the target even a little bit and it like shoots behind them like a few feet, and maybe Tagilla was different because Tagilla has a bigger health pool. Because even a couple shots after I missed and hit him, like hit behind him, like he only took a couple shots to kill after that, so he was really weak. So Tagilla might be different, but most targets, if you hit that close, it probably kills them. But a boss, if you don't hit them directly and you're just a little off, you might not kill them immediately, but they're probably so weak that only a couple bullets will kill them at that point. 183,000 is steep for one shot, but the fact that it guarantees a boss kill if you hit them, late game, that makes it worth it. Like, late game, you have your Bitcoin farm going, even level 1. Like, if you even just have level 1, you're good, right? But if you're like me, you got level 3 going, go into the hideout. We'll check this out. So level 3 Bitcoin with the elite crafting or whatever one it is that gives me the 5. I'm always getting tons of Bitcoin. This is generating Bitcoin every 13 hours. It's absolutely crazy. I got 150 million. Like, this rocket launcher, 183,000 is not that big a deal to me. So late game rocket launcher guaranteed boss kill. That's amazing. It might just be this is always my setup. Like I might be buying these every reset, or like once a day, whatever. While I do the gym, like I'll do the gym and always buy a rocket launcher. That might be my routine. And then just stock up on those and keep stocking up on them because I don't record that often. I'll always have a rocket launcher to bring with me. So my default setup will be something like this. Like whatever gun I'm bringing, whatever armor set I have, and then I always have in my second slot my rocket launcher. Just in case I run into a boss. And that's really cool. This is actually better than I kind of expected. It's too bad you can't reload it. Like, even if the ammo was expensive, I would like to be able to reload this and be able to bring rocket launchers with me. Like, have one of these and be able to bring ammo. But I guess if I really want to, I can bring multiples of these. It just makes it more unwieldy. It's a little more handling, stuff that you have to deal with in raid, but whatever. I think that's a good place to say, okay, we did the thing, got the grenade kills done, got the rocket launcher, thoroughly tested it. I'm gonna say we did our thing tonight. I think the only thing I have left to do now, all the gyms. I think this will be the day I skip it. And I'll just let it reset tomorrow. So, endurance, it's on its way. It's already in the last 10 levels or so, and with the gym only focusing on that, that'll be done really soon. And rocket launcher complete. Everything's looking good, and I'm gonna look at my next set of tasks to kind of like look at and get done. I don't know what that is. I still can't believe I don't have Spator parts of it. I only need one alkaline cleaner. Yeah, I think we're good. So happy Pride Month. Happy Men's Awareness Month. It's okay to talk to somebody. We all need help. God knows we do. And pray for anybody that's dealing with the situation in LA, and that's just terrible. There's no excuse for why the military should be there against the state's wishes. There's just no other way I can see that. It's one thing if the state allowed it, and even then I'd still be like, it's going too far, but especially since the state said no and they're still going in there, that's really ridiculous. Because that's just one, I don't see how you don't see that as anything other than an abuse of the military power and just a grab for power at that point. And yeah, thank you, God. Thank you, Father, Jesus, Holy Spirit. Bless me beyond anything I can even relay or say. You have a blessed day. Praying for all those people out there dealing with anything, no matter what it is. If you're dealing with being, what's the word I'm looking for? Targeted in any way. If you're dealing with any mental health issues, I'm praying for you. I keep you in my prayers, and one day at a time. That's the best I can give you at this moment. Just one day at a time, and there's hope. All right. Thank you for joining me. Get out of here. Bye. Definitely steps over there. Were those scavs? And why did that one look like it got punched by Mike Tyson when I shot him? He literally catapulted onto the boxes. I just remember, I don't think this was true last time. I have strength at elite level finally, which means I get... Hold on. So, you see these weapons I have equipped? You see my weight down here, 42.2 kilograms? I'm gonna take that off. It's still the same. That's my default without the weapons. Let me see if I can take this off. Like, this affects my weapon weight. Like, this still affects my weapon weight. So it's not armor. Like, that affects it. But weapons, if I put them on, this is 5.7. That doesn't affect it. This is 6.012. That doesn't affect. This is over 11 kilograms, and it does not touch this number anymore, which is really nice. Now, see if I can show that. And you can kind of, let me just move out of the way for a second. Yeah, there it is. So what that, excuse me, what that ultimately says is weapons equipped don't count towards my weight. And I get an increased chance to deal critical melee damage, which I didn't know was a thing. That's a thing. There you go. You're welcome. If you didn't know that either, yeah, me either. In the FPS game, I didn't know melee could critical, because who's meleeing? I'll melee a window. I didn't know I could crit the window. it just explodes like harder into like fireworks or something. So I got all the max stats. I got the maximum jump height, maximum carry weight, the movement and sprint speed, throw distance. This is all fine. This is all good. The big thing is my weapons don't count as weight anymore, which is huge. I've been trying to get endurance up. Endurance, thankfully, the gym, when you do the mini game for that, once you have one of these two maxed out, which is since I have strength maxed out, because most of the time when I would go into raids, this weight number would be yellow. And if I take this off, you see how that turns like light green. That tells you that when you go into raid, depending on what color that number is, if it's green, you're gonna increase your endurance when you're moving or sprinting. If it's yellow, you're gonna increase your strength because of the amount of weight you're carrying. So most of the time I'd have it in the yellow range, so that's why strength maxed out first. But now the strength is done, when I use the gym, I've confirmed this, all my stat increases are going to endurance. Now, once endurance maxes out, first of all, I don't know what the elite skill is for that. Second of all, I don't know what the gym's for after that. I don't think the gym's going to give me anything. I think it's going to be a useless piece of equipment in my hideout, which is interesting to think about. It's like, I have a piece of the hideout that's completely useless to me and doesn't do anything. It'd be nice if it started increasing other stats, even if it was at like a reduced rate, like health or vitality, because you can kind of like get away with saying that's somewhat gym related, but I don't know. Like I guess the gym's gonna be useless once I get endurance maxed out. This has been increasing quite a bit though, because as you can imagine, going from it splitting between the two to now it's all my points are going towards endurance. It's like now endurance is gonna max out quicker than usual. So hopefully another session or two this will be done. Because I do the gym every day, not just on days I play this, so it's every day I'm usually getting like the stat increases. I usually have to miss a day because it's a straight 24 hours. It's not like 23 hours where it's going to compensate for the fact you might not be dead on every day. So you have to miss a day eventually because it gets so late that you just can't keep up with that. All the other stuff though I have to work on is like weapon maintenance, mag drills. That might take forever. Covert movement, I haven't done anything because I'm usually always moving at top speed. And in PvE, it's like, well, why do you need covert movement that much? I don't think it affects AI. Maybe it does. I don't know. There's a bunch of other things I can get going on that I'll have to maybe start focusing on just to start leveling them. But we'll see.